Well, Nebraska kicked off their 2016 season here with their opening practice of fall camp. Hi, Sean Callahan here for Husker Online, as really it was just business as usual for Mike Riley's team, as it was almost an extension of the bowl game. They just rolled the ball out here on Thursday, and they picked up right where they left off in their bowl game win against UCLA.
You know, I was standing with Billy Devaney near the end of practice down here, and he said, "This doesn't look like a first day practice to me." And really, from a year ago, the comfort level and the starting point is so much different. And that's pretty neat to see. You know, we still have to grow. We still got to find the right depth charts. We got to get all the parts put together on special teams. There's a lot of stuff to do, but that part of it was pretty good.
You had a number of injured players making their way back to the field here on Thursday as well, and Riley was pleased with how guys like DeMornay Pearsonell and Mick Stoltenberg here returned to the field.
I will obviously get another report from the coaches, but to me, they looked, all the guys that had the off-season stuff, like Mick and like DeMornay in particular, looked pretty comfortable. I did not notice anything that would, you know, give me pause, I suppose. But, you know, again, tomorrow it will be a better indicator in some of that as they come back and do it again. You know, that was a pretty, there was some running in there, but it wasn't a real physical practice, obviously, and that's not supposed to be. That's why we're in shorts, and it's part of the rules, and we didn't go that long, so, you know, but we want to build into it. But I think those guys are good.
You see a grin on my face, so I mean, I'm just ready to work. I mean, I'm satisfied, but I got a lot to work. I got a lot of work to do, and I'm ready to get to it.
What are the pieces that you were satisfied with today, and where is the rust?
Rust, definitely route running. Definitely got to get in and out of breaks a little bit better. Build that confidence with my knee. But I mean, I felt good just running around, not thinking about it for the most part, and it's just more a mental part of the aspect. Physically, I'm fine. It's just not thinking about it too much, not trying to baby it.
As you start to look at some of the key positions to watch for Nebraska here this fall, let's start on the defense at secondary. The safety position next to Nathan Gary remains wide open between guys like Kyron Williams, Aaron Williams, and Antonio Reed.
You guys know we did not redshirt Aaron Williams and Antonio Reed. They played, and then Kyron Williams made a move in the spring that was good. So within that group, am I leaving out anybody? Within that group right there, I think that there's going to be 4 viable guys, and my guess is by the time we get into sub defenses and situational defenses, all those guys might play.
Another person Nebraska is going to be counting on to step up big this year is at right tackle, where David Neville, the 4th-year junior from Canada, is expected to lock down that job.
I'm just comfortable right now, just excited for the season.
So what was your focus this summer as you're kind of doing off-season stuff?
Just stronger, better with my technique, everything. So, yeah, normal stuff.
Do you feel like you executed? Do you feel like it went well?
Yeah, I got stronger, so that was good. And my technique got better. Yeah.
A transfer player that made his debut here at practice for Nebraska on Thursday was quarterback Tanner Lee, who came from Tulane. He won't be eligible to play this year, but there's no doubt Riley and Danny Langsdorff are going to get him involved here this season.
We want to find every way we can to get as much training for him in camp, because he's not going to get a lot of it during the season. So as much as we can right now, and get him integrated into what we do, and then try to give him as much individual work as we can.
And finally, one of the deeper positions for Nebraska right now is linebacker, where the Huskers have about 6 or 7 guys that could see time this year. And Chris Webber said that competition has made everybody better.
You love them, but you want to compete with them, you know, because that can only help us, and it's kind of selfish too. You want to play,
right?
So I think we had a lot of that going on.
Gotcha.
Huskers went helmets only here on Thursday. They'll go helmets only again on Friday. The next media access day will be on Saturday. With the Huskers here in Lincoln, I'm Sean Callahan of HuskerOnline.com.